Hi, so today we are going to work on the rack system, rack storage. So we are going to store the boxes on a pallet and store them in the rack using a very dynamic method. No, we're not going to use the traditional way. So we are going to use the global list to define which box should be in which slot or bay. So let's just start. First thing we're going to do, we are going to take a rack, we're going to put it there. Let's see, we are going to edit the dimension and we're going to have three slots per bay. So if I have this setting, I can see there should be like uh, 8 multiplied by 6, 144 slot. Okay, so in other words, 144 boxes can be stored there. Okay, so this next thing we're going to do, we are going to create a QE element and put it here. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to create a list of global table. So we're going to have uh, let's say what can I have, rack level bay, rack level bay. Yes, these are the only three: rack level bay, and let's see what other thing, rack level and bay. Okay, so I guess that's all we need. So let's just name it rack level and bay. Another one I'm going to add, we are going to call it max quantity. So since we have 144 available slot, let me just see again. 863, 144 slots. Okay, so in the global table we are going to define, so since you have got only one rack, all of them is going to be one. So level 1, bay 1, another one, we need another one which is going to be actually slot. Okay, slot, and this is going to be max quantity. Okay, so bay 1, slot 1, max quantity is going to be like, let's say 16. So rack 1, level 1, bay 2, slot, sorry, bay 1, slot 2, 16. Okay, level 1, uh, bay 1, slot 3, 16. Okay, how many levels we are using? We are using 6 levels. Okay, okay. So for, and the number of bay I guess is 8. 8 bays. So we can copy this to bay 3, bay 4, bay 5, bay 6, bay 7, and the last one is bay 8. Okay, So now I can copy this and we are going to go to the level 2. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, okay. So that's the end of 144 rows. Now we should create a process flow. Let's say schedule source. Okay, schedule source quantity is going to be like mm, table table. We have only one table, which is global table dot num rows. So that should generate 144 rows. So we can assign the labels from here also, but we are going to use assign labels, and whatever we have here, I want the token to carry all this information: rack, level, base, slot, max quantity. Okay, so rack ID token dot so it's going to be table. So table, global table, we're going to define the row number. So here we should assign a token called uh, row index. So we're going to get token dot token index, something like that. Token index. Okay, token index. So now token dot row index. Yeah. This is my row number and this is going to be my column number. So row for the first one, row is 1, column 1. Then level base slot max quantity. Level base slot max quantity. Level ID. So it's going to be similar. So token index level ID is going to become 2. Then we have got bay ID, which is 3. Then we are going to use slot ID, which is 4. Then we will have the max quantity, which is going to be column 5. We're going to use another one, which is going to be the rack itself. So in order to do this, we need to create a group. So have to new group rack, and here we are going to specify the group dot, or we can just specify the first one because we have only one rack. Hmm. Okay, let's see if we generate the tokens now. How is it looking? So it has got all the informations. Okay. Okay.